Hey guys, what's going on? This is Alex over here at My Freedom Smokes, and today we're going to be talking about the brand new VAPORESSO DRIZZLE Vaping Kit. Now, funny names aside, this is actually a pretty cool little pocket-sized unit. You just get a small, I think this is a 650 mAh battery, I could be incorrect on that, and a nice tank that holds a good amount of juice, especially for the size. And it comes pre-installed with either a 1.3 and a 1.4 coil. We'll get into that in just a little bit more. Now, one thing I do want to say about this before we go any further is do not expect big clouds out of this, because this is an MTL kit and it even specifies that on the box, which means it's a mouth to lung hit. So you're not going to be getting a lot of vapor clouds with this. Instead, this is going to be good for the people looking to kind of kick the habit of smoking. And that's even with a max VG liquid, and you're still not getting a ton of clouds. So just keep that in mind, that if you do purchase one of these, this is not for big clouds. This is for flavor and being a little stealthy on the go. So with that in mind, I guess we'll take a closer look into the box here. You of course get your little slip here, and it's pretty cool because it usually comes with your warranty and authentication cards, and you get your little code back here you can scan to make sure it's legit. And they even come with a little bit of information on the actual tank itself. So that comes inside the little black envelope there on the inside. Let's get that closed up. We'll take a look at what else it has to offer. We won't worry about that right now. Also in the box, you are going to get your micro USB charging cord. And now I have one like this, and it actually works really well. I like the material it's made of. It's one of the few micro USBs that I've actually gotten a hold of that doesn't want to break on you in the first couple of weeks of using it. So if you get this cord in it, definitely hold on to it. It'll work with all your others, and I do recommend it. It's pretty durable. And as I mentioned earlier, I have been using this one today, and the other coil is on my desk. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the actual tank. And I'll show you something interesting when it comes to the coil, because most coils, you just unscrew the bottom, pop in a new one, screw it back on. You've seen it done in time and time again. This one, however, does not screw down into the base. It just simply pops right out. So there's no screwing, no latching, no clicking, no nothing. You just get your coil, tiny side down, and whoop, pop it right in. And you'll literally see it kind of snap in like that. And that's it, you're good to go. This is the 1.4 coil I'm using in this one. You just screw that back down like so. And now this does have adjustable airflow, but that's probably my biggest gripe with this one, is the airflow. It is supposed to be a mouth to lung hit, and I'm not complaining about the amount of airflow you get, because it's really good. Unfortunately, it's just very hard to adjust. Your top cap here is what you unscrew to get access to your liquid and refill it, but they've also decided that's going to be the same spot your airflow is. So if you're sitting here trying to adjust your airflow, like I did many times earlier today, just trying to get it to do right, a lot of times you're going to wind up unscrewing the top of the tank instead of actually adjusting your airflow. There's not like a separate portion for you to grab to unscrew it, and then a separate portion for your airflow. I do find that a little bit bad, simply because I like to be able to just easily adjust my airflow as needed, and also just get back into my tank to refill it easily as needed. And even here, me just kind of chatting with you through here the video, I've been just trying to get the top back off, and honestly, with the amount I had to squeeze and twist just to get the airflow right, this isn't even wanting to go back on entirely correct. So if I were to do this, I would probably need to get a rubber gripper and twist it just to be able to get the top back off. So unfortunately, that is a pretty big gripe for me. Once you get it set, you're probably just gonna need to leave it set. And if they were gonna make it that difficult, I would have preferred them just to leave the airflow exactly how it is without giving that illusion that you can adjust the airflow, because it really is such a pain. Outside of the airflow adjustment issue, the only other problem I have with this, and it's a problem that all of these have, is it just feels like this battery isn't quite strong enough. Getting the vape and feeling the way the coil is reacting, I can definitely tell this can take a lot more power than it's given. And because of that, it feels like I'm having to suck on it a little bit more just to get more out of it, when in reality, if they made the battery just that touch bit stronger, it probably would have been better. But all in all, it is a good little unit. Simply because of the airflow and the battery not being too strong, this does get bumped down a little bit. I have seen other little all-in-one mods or little pen mods like this that work a lot better. This one's going to be beneficial simply because it's just so small. Some of the others we have are going to be maybe a touch bigger, maybe about like that tall. So if a big amount of vapor and non-adjustable airflow doesn't really bother you, I really do think you're going to like this one, especially for a stealth on-the-go vape. I feel that the veteran users may get this and feel that it's extremely underpowered, so I really wouldn't recommend it for those type of people. But folks just trying to check out e-cigs or kick the habit of smoking, or you just want something to take to work with you, that way you can sneak outside, take a few puffs and stay under the radar, then this DRIZZLE kit is going to be the one for you. Out of 10, overall, I really would rate this one maybe a 6.5, 7, simply because there are other kits like this I feel that are better, but for the price point and for what you get, this one really can't be beat. So if you do have any questions about this or anything else we may have, feel free to leave a comment below, and until next time, thank you for vaping discreetly.